Tēnā korua Georgia me Scott. Me tēnā koutou hoa me whānau. Welcome, Georgia and Scott. And welcome, friends and family. I want you to think back to when you first met as two new police recruits on the 6th of February 2017. It wasn't exactly love at first sight. Georgia thought Scott was a shy, introverted vegan, and Scott thought Georgia was a loud meat eater who asked far too many questions. But the more you got to know each other, the more you both realised how alike you actually are. Scott knew quickly that the way to Georgia's heart is through food. And when he cooked her a delicious carbonara dinner with apple pie and ice cream for dessert, she knew she was in love. And honestly, who wouldn't be? Aotearoa, New Zealand is already a special place for both of you, as it was here that you had your first overseas holiday together. And now here you are, in this beautiful spot, amongst the mountains of Tahuna, Queenstown, and the vines of Gibson Valley, ready to create your marana, your marriage.
Scott, they say that love is like a fart. If you have to force it, it's probably shit. But I can confidently say that loving you has never been forced. I was never one to believe in fate until you came into my life. Your kindness, intelligence, and patience is something that I admire. And God knows you have a lot of patience with me. There are no words to describe my utter love and appreciation for you. You've been there for me through some of the hardest times in my life. I didn't want to cry. Times where I honestly don't know how I would have made it through if you weren't by my side. You've been my best friend and my rock, and you continue to be my number one support every single day. Thank you for allowing me to be myself and for making me laugh every day. Thank you for being my partner in crime and for always lifting me up when I am down. And of course, thank you for being the best dad to our fur baby Chester. He's no longer a bastard. Today, surrounded by our closest friends and family, I vow to walk alongside you for the rest of my days. I promise to support you in all that you do and encourage you every step of the way. I vow to have fun with you and make you laugh, and you are truly my soulmate. I promise to always protect your heart and love you forever, always.
Georgia, I can't believe today has finally arrived. 7 years ago, we were just two nervous recruits meeting for the first time at the academy. I had no idea at that moment that I was meeting the woman that I would love for the rest of my life. The woman that I continue to love more and more every day. And now we are here on our wedding day, and I couldn't be more proud to soon be your husband, and at the same time become a legitimate father to Chester. I love your selfless, kind, and caring nature. I admire the way you always go above and beyond to put others first. And I appreciate that your sense of humour is as terrible as mine. You make me laugh more than anyone else, and I'm grateful that even through the tough times, we can always have fun together. I know our future will hold both highs and lows, but I also know it will be full of adventure and good wine. I promise to be by your side through all of it. I promise to be your rock, I promise to be your teammate, and I promise to always complain about your dumb reality TV shows, but then secretly listen and add my own commentary. I love you more than anything on this earth.
Now, to seal the deal of your marriage, you have some special rings to exchange. And Georgia, when you're ready, you can place Scott's ring. Oh, she's onto it. Georgia and Scott, you've accepted each other as husband and wife. You've shared your own wedding vows. You've exchanged your rings. There's nothing left for you to do but kiss. Everyone give them a huge round of applause for our newlyweds as they share their very first married kiss.
This is where it all begins. This is where it all begins. This is where it all begins. 'Cause this could be the best day of our lives, yeah. This is where it all begins.
George and Connie, thank you for welcoming me into your family despite me being a vegan, which I'm pretty sure is a crime in Greece.
I will never forget the day when a skinny little vegan boy come to my house on Orthodox Easter to meet the family, where we had a full-blown Greek barbecue going.
This is where it all begins.
Not only did you brave the barbecues, but you survived my big, loud Greek family. From that moment, I knew you were perfect for Georgia. You're a strong person, and I don't mean in strength, I mean in character.
Scott has the patience of an angel and has slowly stood up to Georgia, and I commend you on making her 10% more tolerable than before.
There are so many reasons to love Georgia. She's smart, kind and generous. But my favourite thing about her is that I know that if I ever need her, she'll always be there with no questions asked. Scott, I couldn't have pictured anyone more suited to marry Georgia. You complete each other, you support each other, and you're just as weird as each other.
May your journey together be nothing short of magical.
Embrace the challenges, savour the impact you're making, and know the recognition of your value often blossoms with the passage of time.
And just because your travel buddy needs a laxative, doesn't mean that you do.
Scott, thank you. I love the way you look at Georgia, how kind and caring and how deeply in love you are with her. There's nothing more important to a father to see that kind of love for his daughter. I've been blessed, ladies and gentlemen, because most people wait a lifetime to meet their heroes. I raised mine. There's nothing that makes me prouder to say I'm Georgia's dad. We wish nothing more than happiness, health and marriage full of children, and hurry up.